Okay, so I think today we're actually going to beat Prey. So there are two things we can do that I think will end the game.
There you are.
One of them is by blowing up the ship, or the station. The other one is by blowing up the Typhon. We have access to both of those options. I don't know if they're tied together. I don't know how splintered they become, these endings. I'm also assuming that these are different endings. But we're going to see them all today. Or 45. Okay, right. And then, yeah, it's going crazy outside. So let's look at our objectives. Place the null wave device in Psychotronics. Access self-destruct consoles at the power plant. There's actually, there's only 3 optional objectives right now? Oh, whoa. Oh, I think I blocked myself. Art of the Coral. Reactor console. Well, I gotta say... Oh god.
All specimens required.
I think... I am going to, Part of the coral. Where do we need... Okay. Life support psychotronics. From here, we can get to the power plant. Oh, we gotta go to life support. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to... Oh. I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna save here twice. That way we will have a point to come back to. Okay. Because I have a feeling that blowing up... Oh.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the Apex, but all my models point to suffering.
Oh my god. We've heard this multiple times. Why does it keep wanting us to play that? No stun ammo. Okay, so...
Hello. Nice to see you. Diagnosing bruising, abrasions, fatigue. Nothing life-threatening. Please hold still. This will only take a moment. There. All better. You can fill out a service questionnaire in the front desk.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. God damn. Shit. Let's just go. Oh my god. Okay. Ugh. Alright. Okay. Nothing in here. She's in our office.
Hello. Are you here for an appointment?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There was a guy dead there. Oof. Ah, whatever. Sorry, guy. Um... I guess I'm just not gonna be able to scan that. Okay, so we're in the reactor core. Oh god, my chair lowered. Okay, so save. Oh god.
Kill them.
Adrenaline. And another dose of Morgan's cell lines. Do it.
Okay.
Good work. The reactor's primed and capable of delivering close to 30 megatons. More than enough. I'll meet you on the bridge for the last part.
Okay.
Hurry, Morgan. There won't be anything left to detonate if we're too late.
Well, here we are.
Why?
Hopefully you'll never
This
have to
this
listen to
this
before
audio
you
log is
if you
bugged. Okay. So now we just gotta get back. Maybe there's a way to set this up, and then we could still do the other ones instead.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you. Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day. I'll have you feeling better soon. There.
Also neuromods. Only
All
3.
better. Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire.
Alright, just keep running. We just gotta keep moving. The space station's about to explode, we gotta go. Oh, God. Okay.
Suit integrity damaged.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Back to the lobby. I mean, there's probably a way that we can kill the Typhon, explode the ship, and escape, right? Oh, God. Where does he want to meet in the lobby? The bridge. Which means we have to go to the Arboretum. I wonder if this is still 0G. This is taking longer than it was before, I feel like. Alright, to the Arboretum. There's like building tension right now.
Microgravity.
Yeah, microgravity, okay. So that is still in effect. We need to get to the bridge.
Detected.
Oh. Okay. All these loading screens are creating tension.
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery, and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station, and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
Who? What am I talking to?
My name is January 2035.
Oh, I can't save
There are
her.
many operators aboard Talos 1, but none of them are like me.
Nonsense. You're a machine. No conceived one. Morgan would never. You tricked him. Who programmed you?
I represent the desires of Morgan Yu, circa January 12th, 2035. Your brother created me to ensure his objectives would meet with success, and that yours would fail.
Mine? There's no difference between what I want and what Morgan wants. Not the real Morgan.
Morgan,
Morgan? Maybe. I see a person who looks like Morgan, you.
Morgan, be cautious. Your brother is unstable. He may not permit you to activate the self-destruct. Also, he's armed.
Unstable? Is that a joke, operator? You've let this machine poison you. Did it tell you it's not gonna let you off the station? Go on, tell him.
Your brother is correct. When you destroy Talos 1, my directive is to ensure that you perish along with it. But you already knew that. It was your idea.
Yeah, you told me that in the
No
beginning.
one in their right mind would agree to such a lunatic plan.
Not true. History is populated with examples of self-sacrifice for the benefit of others.
Easy to say when it's not your skin, robot.
I'm sorry, Morgan.
You have no idea what that word means. I'm gonna put a stop to this nonsense.
Your brother is only stunned, though, obviously, once you activate the self-destruct, the point is moot. You're still going to activate the self-destruct, aren't you? Please recall, I am acting on your orders.
Okay. Let's save. I got achievements for both of those. You killed Alex. You killed January. You killed every human on and around Talos 1. Let's just load the last save. I don't want to win the game after murdering my brother. I will, however, self-destruct.
Warning, reactor detonation.
It's finished. All the directives you gave me have been completed, all except one. When the station detonates, it will destroy the Apex Typhon and every trace of technology derived from it, including you. But you know this already. It was your idea, after all. The alien neuromods you carry would pose an unacceptable risk to everyone on Earth if you returned. Have a seat, Morgan. You might as well enjoy the view in your final moments.
Warning, reactor detonation.
Michaela, this is Morgan.
Evacuate
Are you on your
Talos
way?
1.
I'm not going to make it.
What?
Everything's fine. I got one of the escape pods working.
Are you sure? Morgan, something's wrong.
There's no time. Trust me. I'll see you Earthside.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Let's just sit and wait for death. Oh, we turned off the screen, so we don't even get to watch it. Wait. Wait.
I keep having this dream.
Wait. 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 Now entering a hidden location. What? Whoa.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming. And nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
What?
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind. Or an attempt to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing Da. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela,
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. It let him go. Was that mercy?
would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help. And it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to destroy Talos 1. Why? To protect her? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something.
Whoa, look at my ghost hands.
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
What? Why would I kill them all?
We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
Hmm. Now, that was kind of a lackluster ending. That kind of sucked. Let's go back to the lobby. Let's see what happens if we destroy the coral. Where am I now? In the lobby. Where do I go for the psychotronics, right? How do I get to psychotronics? What's the easiest way? I guess to go to the lobby. Okay. So let's see if we can get rid of the coral. Let's get rid of the coral and see what ending happens there. Holy shit. Just run.
N-CN9 black box operator. Microgravity detected.
That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what?
Oh shit! Go, go, go!
Gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark. But what if we're just poor swimmers, and now there's blood in the water?
Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. We're probably dooming all of humanity. But you know, fuck it. Oh, God. All right. Where do we want to go? Wait. Hold on. What if we do both? What if we make it to the because we can arm it and we can kill the coral, so
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
is that objective gone? Oh wait. Oh, I'm a fucking moron. In this place, at this point, I have already done that one. So, actually, we have the, we have the explosions. Sorry, we have the keys in place. We have the thing to kill the Typhon in place. Now all we gotta do is get to the bridge. She always there? Okay. Now.
Microgravity detected.
Alright, so we go this way. All right. Guys, let's see it. Let's see what we can do here.
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery, and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station, and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
Operator approach.
So what happens if we do a quick save here, or a full save? What's, are we not good to go? I can't seem to use that button.
Who? What?
Morgan.
Morgan? Maybe. I would never harm you, Morgan. Never. This machine, it had your voice. I knew from the video you'd done something with operators, but this? It's not too late, you know. We can still salvage this. You change your mind once, you can change it again. I won't stop you if you decide to end it all. I told you I wouldn't. So, what's it gonna be?
Okay, let's save the game again. So I killed January. What does he do if I do this?
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
I wish there was something I could have said to snap you out of this. Fugue. It's my fault. I gambled too much. And the worst part? It isn't losing the station or the tech. It's you. I lost my brother.
Okay, so we can't, we lose the other one. We could still escape.
That is a mistake I will never recover from. There's nothing left to talk about. If you have some means of escape, you may as well go. I won't be leaving. Everything I cared about that...
Shuttle is ready to go, Morgan. I'll wait a few minutes before detonation, but then, I'm gone. You're on your own after that.
Shuttle bay.
Morgan, I don't know if you've seen, but there is alien matter ripping through the hull. You have to move. Боже мой. Every window in this station. It's engulfing the place. It's everywhere.
Evacuate Talos 1.
All right.
I'm surprised that you primed the arming case. Perhaps you see that as a precaution, but I assure you it won't be necessary. The no-wave device will work. It should only take a few seconds for a signal to propagate. You made the right choice. The terminal's linked up.
Okay, what does this do? Whoa!
What is a neuromod? Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality. And it is beautiful.
Okay. So let's see. What do they say now?
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind. Or an attempt to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing Da. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. It let him go. Was that mercy?
Would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to activate the null-wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something.
So this is basically the same.
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do. We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
Okay. Well, I was kind of lackluster at the end. Let's see, let's see the endings I missed here.
But
I keep having this dream.
Okay, that's when nobody escapes. Okay, this is you can use Alex's pod to escape.
Adrenaline. And another dose of Morgan's.
Well, future. For TranStar Dynasty.
How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons was not promising. Empathy quotient shows to be almost non-existent.
It probably thinks it was dreaming. And nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
There's no question that every test, every juncture, it showed little to no identification with the crew or their suffering.
What are we going to do?
We failed. This isn't the
This is the bad ending.
Start over.
We see a person who is stationed around what you want.
Power to ensure for the benefit. Finished. All the directions to Earth. Depart with. I'll stay.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Are you waiting for an invitation?
Oh, whoa.
Thanks again for letting me out. I won't forget it. You are a real decent human being, Morgan, you. I thought they wasn't gonna let me in at first.
This station because of what happened between us. Strength.
And your brother. And thank you for retrieving Leitner's rescue.
Okay.
To blame. You helped me and my officers when we needed it. I'll be sure to let Earthside know.
Hang on to your seat. This will be a rough ride.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Okay.
I keep having this dream.
Tricked him. Morgan. I'm surprised that you primed the arming case. Perhaps you for non-tal out of that is a mistake I long time ago.
Shuttle is ready to go.
What's the difference here? I don't understand.
Do.
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming. And nothing mattered.
So this is the very like this is the good
Its
ending.
life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated, covered the Lightner. They were remarkable that it never installed a single Typhon-based neuromod. In my view, this demonstrates a strong identification with us. But its most surprising act was sparing Dar. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this
So it seems like the only bad thing I did was the Typhon mods.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. Hard. It was. We listened to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. It let him go. Was that mercy?
Would you let it live?
Yes. The station. If it were one of my officers... No way to be sure, but I think it was easy.
Know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we had to make a choice.
So this is the ending I got.
You can hear us, can't you? I mean... We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
Jesus Christ.
Like me.
Nonsense, you're a machine.
2035 experience.
And a feature thing.
What is that?
You don't know the difference between a bug and a feature. I'm surprised that you primed the arming case. Perhaps you see a person who looks like Morgan Hill.
Morgan, be cautious. Your brother is...
But you better hurry.
Morgan.
Morgan? I wish you understood. I think...
Fire, I do everything...
It all comes down...
Except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It's remarkable that it never installed a single Typhon-based neuromod. In my view, this demonstrates a strong... while perhaps...
Michaela.
I would have died with... But it let me...
I just want to know the secret ending.
Sarah, you're next.
Phone across the officers. It found me. Retribution.
To preserve the...
This is the what we take my...
So it's the same thing. Oh, right. Okay. Yep, that was the secret ending. So, I got...
This isn't the one.
I got every ending. What is New Game Plus? Select which campaign slot you wish to load the abilities for the new game. Abilities will be re-granted when you acquire the psychoscope. Oh, okay. Well, I gotta admit that considering how long this fucking game went on for, I beat this game today faster than I was expecting. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't really have a plan for after this. I thought this was gonna take a couple of hours. So, I don't know. I guess for right now, I'm gonna say that's the end of the stream, and maybe come back with something else in a couple of minutes. But yeah, this was a this was a lot. It was a lot faster than I imagined the ending being. But anyway, overall, I would say I fucking loved this game. This game was really, really good. I have never beaten the original Deus Ex or System Shock 1 or 2. I have played BioShock. I have played the Dishonored games. I've played a Thief game or two. I'm familiar with what these games attempt to do, these immersive sim style games, but I gotta say, this game, I love Dishonored 2. I think that game is fucking amazing, but this game might be the best. And I'll tell you what, right now, this might be a controversial opinion. This game is better than BioShock. Fucking way better. BioShock is a good game. I don't really understand, honestly, why it is regarded so highly. And in my opinion, it is not even that much of an immersive sim, other than there is, you can spec into hacking or unlocking doors. You know what I mean? It's like, that's kind of it. With this, it's just like, you can spec into the same stuff that you could do in BioShock, but the breadth of options when it comes to just getting into a room is like multiple. It's crazy. Like, I think maybe going through and not doing any Typhon mods and then using the the Nerf gun or whatever, I think that would be a really interesting playthrough. Like, this game, it just, your brain is just racing with like different ways to do the things that you just did or want to do. It is just, it's really, really great. And when compared to other shock games like BioShock, and like, again, I haven't played the System Shock games, but I just don't even understand how you could put this game in the same sentence as BioShock. It is like, it doesn't feel the same at all. And I played BioShock a couple of months ago. And it's still a great game, but that game is ultimately a first-person shooter. Like, it's an action shooter game. This is like, it's a light shooter. There is combat, but that's really not what this game is. I in my opinion, I don't know. So, fucking awesome game, underrated gem, and I'm really, really glad I played it, and I may play it again because it's fucking great. So, thanks for hanging out, and I'll be back eventually, maybe later today, with something else. I gotta figure out what I want to do. But anyway, until then, later.